Welcome to Future Living, featuring excerpts from a weekly column by Robin Trimingham. This week's theme focuses on understanding how to handle emotional pain in a healthy manner. They say that big girls don't cry, but perhaps they should. Of all the ways that humans have of releasing their emotions, crying is perhaps the most misunderstood. As children, we all naturally utilize a whole range of emotional release mechanisms, including smiling, laughing, blushing, shivering, and crying. But as we age, we discover that most of these are deemed to be socially unacceptable, and consequently we do them less and less, at least in public anyway. But is this actually healthy? In other words, is there a downside to never shedding tears? And is there a better way to think about and manage all of this? Here's the simple truth. Anyone who tells you that they never cry is either lying to you or not in touch with their own emotions, neither of which is healthy if you ask me. If you are living an authentic life, then you will have painful experiences from time to time, and you must learn how to manage the pain that lingers long after the experience has passed. The gurus among us would say that the trick is to only live in the moment and never allow the pain to settle inside you in the first place. And while this would be preferable, if you have not yet reached this level of self-mastery, then you will have pain, and you need to learn how to manage it in the best way possible. The problem is that it can be a little hard to turn off the tap once you get started, and most of the popular ways of dealing with pain are also very self-destructive. Drinking, smoking, yelling, throwing things, heaven forbid. And what does it accomplish? In the least instance, a hangover, and in the worst case scenario, it results in a trip to Home Depot to repair the drywall. Me, I prefer vacuuming. That's right, vacuuming. I'm not saying it happens very often, but every once in a while, the pain bucket gets a little full, and I wind up vacuuming with silent tears streaming down my cheeks. And being a positive person at heart, this causes a bit of a dilemma because I am never comfortable wallowing. No matter the size of the thing on my mind, I seem to also have an overwhelming urge to find a way to wring myself out like a pair of socks. And in my personal experience, the best way to do this is to find a way to harmlessly exert some energy, hence the vacuuming. Yes, there will be those who tell you that you need to build a very tough exterior and bury all of your emotions to protect yourself. But what they don't tell you, and secretly pray that you never figure out, is that when you stuff all the pain down inside yourself to the point that you can't breathe, the person that you hurt is yourself. Is vacuuming the perfect way to manage pain? Perhaps not, but I always seem to feel better when I do this, and at the very least, the house gets cleaned.